Are you thinking of hiring a coach? Well, here are some of the red flags I think you should pay attention to. I have been coaching people for about 25 years. I'm a voice acting coach, or rather, I was a voice acting coach. I have been a voice actor, a working voice actor, a professional voice actor for about 40 years. So I know a little bit, I think, about the business, and I know a little bit about coaching. One of the first red flags is it all about the money that this coach is talking about? And the first sign of that is, does this coach charge you money for an introductory session? I never charge a dime for my introductory sessions. Why? Because to me, coaching is never about a money-making enterprise for me, because I think that a good coach should be at the top of his or her game in whatever business they're in, whether they're a pianist, a linguist, a math teacher, or a coach who can teach you how to get into tip-top shape. This person needs to be at the top of his or her game, and that should be their main money maker. Coaching should never be the main way they make their money. Because I can make much more money as a voice actor than as a voice acting coach. To just give you an example, I'm making these numbers up because they change all the time, but you could potentially be paid $5,000 for saying 5 words in a 5-minute recording session. Let's say you're asked to do a tagline for an international car brand. Let's say it's Subaru, and you have to say like, Subaru is the best car in the entire world. And this line is used in every campaign from now until the next 5 years. They use it on television, on radio, on the internet. It's all over the place. Every time a commercial ends, they'll hear your voice saying, Subaru is the very best car in the entire world. That could potentially make you $5,000 for 5 minutes of work. And if you're a celebrity, you could make $1 million, even more than $1 million, because your voice is worth a lot. Now, why would I charge like a $150 fee or $175 or $200 for 50 minutes of my time? Why would I do that just to teach somebody how to be even better than I am? Because that's my job. That's my goal as a coach. I want my students to do better and be better than I've ever been. Why would I do that? Why would I teach people to put myself out of business? If not for the fun of it, for this feeling that I want to contribute, that I want to help out, that I want to pay it forward, all these things that motivate me to be a coach, because it's certainly not money. And if you get the feeling that a coach is driven by money, they're using the wrong motivation, because it should be about helping other people become successful in their lives. So, red flag number 1, are they focused on money? Red flag number 2, in that session, let's say you're booking that introductory session, are they talking about themselves all the time without asking you any questions? I've talked about this in earlier videos. This session should be about you and not to hear stories from when these voice acting coaches were at the height of their game and they worked for Disney or Pixar or for NBC or whatever. I don't care. They need to use their time to find out whether you're a good fit for them, and whether they're good a fit for you. And you can only do that by asking you questions, by finding out what you have done in the past, with whom you have trained in the past. They might even give you a script and work with you a little bit to see if you're receptive, if you're open to their suggestions, if you can be coachable. Because a lot of people think they know everything, and I wonder why these people want to be coached in the first place. But some people think, there's a few things that there's not a lot of things that you can teach me anymore. But try me, They become very combative, and if they don't get the results that they had hoped to get from you, they always blame you because they're not doing a good job. Anyway, there's some people there that are not the most pleasant of students, and you need to weed them out. And you can't do that if you don't talk to them, if you don't ask questions, if you don't work with them a little bit. Because my goal is that I want my students to be better than I am, more successful than I am, make more money, have more fun in their job, and build a sustainable future as a voice actor. Because if they do well, that reflects positively on me. And I want to have this reputation as someone who is a successful coach, because success leads to more success, leads to more people hiring me as a coach. So I'd say the coach should never have coaching be the main source of their income. should take all the time to find out what you're all about, what you are talented in, because there's plenty of people that I've said no to as a coach because they are not coachable and they don't have talent. They don't have what it takes. They've been told by the family members that they should explore voice acting because they have such a great voice, such a booming voice for radio, and they know how to say the lines very naturally, blah, 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 blah. It's not about that. It's not about that. You don't need those people. So you need to take the time to weed these people out. Say, it's not going to work out. You're not for me. Also, you need to make sure that you get to speak to a number of their students. And some coaches don't want to give you those names of those students. Well, that's a privacy concern. And to me, that's a red flag. If a student is happy with their coaching, they should be happy to talk about the sessions. And you need to be able to hear these people doing their work, because there's another red flag. When a student sounds exactly or sounds like a clone of their teacher, in this case a voice acting teacher, they have not been taught properly, because you don't teach people to become a parrot. We already have a David Attenborough. We already have or had a Don LaFontaine. We don't need more of them. We don't need more of the same. A coach needs to bring out what makes you unique, because this will give you the best opportunity in the marketplace, because people do not want more of the same. They want more of you. You also need to be aware of coaches who do a one-size-fits-all training schedule. Doesn't matter where you are in your coaching career, they will take you through the same steps again and again and again and again. To me, the secret to coaching is cater to a person's needs and look at their background, look at their strengths, and you need to strengthen these strengths even more, and you need to make sure that you get rid of their weaknesses and have them be themselves and sound confident and competent, because it's a matter of competence and about confidence. And the more competent they become, the more confident they will become as well. So, I know it's a long talk. Sorry if I sound like I'm preaching, but I'm the son of a minister, so I blame my dad. No, that's not true. I will do one more video on coaching, which will tell you what my perspective is and how I weed out the wheat from the chaff, how I find out whether or not students are a good fit for me or whether or not I'm a good fit for my students. And I hope you'll find the right coach for you. It doesn't matter in what field you're looking for a coach. I wish you the best of luck on your journey. And if you have any questions, you know where to find me. I'm always available in the comments. Take care. Good luck.